Back at Bandimere. This will be the first video back at the track for 2022. Decided to bring the Buick out here. It's the 1st of May, so this is their first like regular ET weekend. Didn't really make any changes, so same car. Apologize for all the noise. They're already doing some testing and everything going on now, and the announcer and everything, but same car. Didn't really mess with anything. Same engine mods, stock supercharger, 3.0 pulley. I am running on 100 unleaded, so you know, to be safe with knock and things like that. So we're not going crazy because this is a pretty small pulley. It's got a tune on as well, intake, but yeah. So same stuff as last year. Really just kind of did a quick check of everything before getting the car out. Yeah, so let's do some testing and then do a little bit of bracket racing, see what it'll do, see if we can maybe get 13. Car still weighs the same. The driver had a little bit of a weight reduction over the winter, so that might help. So let's find out and see. So I might film these from inside the car here. It might be a little weird, but it's a little windy and the announcer's talking and everything, so it might be hard to hear. But first pass in, and what do you know? First 1397 at 97. Okay, light. 60 foot, finally under 2 seconds, 1995. But yeah. So there you go. 13-second pass in a mostly stock Regal. This maybe would have been a 12-second pass if we were down at sea level. So pretty good. Yeah, let's see what it can do. I had to close the door. I don't know if it's noisy or not, so hopefully this was decent enough. But second pass, unfortunately we're not in the 13s anymore. Tiny little bit of spin. Cover hooked up right away and kept going, so without that spin, definitely would have been another 13. Let's see what we got here. 1406 at 96, so basically same mile an hour. It was just that tiny little bit of spin, and it's all in the 60 foot. Everything else is pretty much similar, so we'll have to see if there's traction issues or what. Yeah, I mean, still, that was the second fastest pass it's ever done, and they're pretty consistent. I gotta assume if we don't spin, we're probably in the 14.0s, which this car can't really. Well, I got a helmet, I guess. Yeah, we could still go in the 13s, but anyway, yeah, not too bad. Would like to not have seen that spin. It would have been nice to get another 13, but we'll see what it does, because those are 2 passes. Now it's time to go racing. So. So first race run, got a win, good, but it wasn't the best run. I'm still spinning. It's a cool day. The track prep doesn't look the best. I haven't been paying too much attention, but I don't know if they've been spraying. I'm sure they've done a little bit, but it looked a little bare to start, and sure enough, I spun, but it wasn't bad. So I did a 1408 on a 1404 dial, so if I would have hooked, I probably would have broke out. My light was okay, 046. The guy next to me had an 017, so he had a really good light. But beat him by 200ths. So that's about as close as it gets. I was debating, do I lift? Didn't, and I would have lost if I did. So anyway, moving on. I might drop a little more air pressure, but there's not much I can do. The track kind of just sucks. But that's 1397. Then 1406 and 1408. So I'm technically slowing down, but I don't think the slowing down is because the car. Oh well, it is because the car. I don't think the slowing down because the car theoretically is getting slower per se. It's traction. So try to hook up. I might keep the dial more or less where it is. It's cloudy right now, so it was sunny a little bit earlier. It's a little breezy now too, but I think it's actually start cooling off. So I don't know. We'll see. The wrap up for today. Nothing like sitting around for a couple hours to have a completely wasted throwaway run, but unfortunately that's what happened. Where is it here? Yeah, went red, bad. Spun, bad. And the car I was racing had a not a great light and broke out, so that probably could have been a win, but it's cold. It's like the low 50s now, I think. Cloud cover, windy. I don't think track prep is really that great. So I guess good news is this morning when the tires were somewhat hot and sunny out and a good sticky track, did get our first 1397 at 97. So really overall today was worth it. Would have been nice to actually got some better racing in, but it's all right. I think from here on out, a little more lightning in the car, take all that AC stuff out, get rid of this big heavy seat, see maybe a little further, a little deeper in the 13s, but obviously equally or more important is actually get some traction in those things so you can actually make passes. But yeah, let's try to be consistently in the 13s and then stick a turbo on this thing, and then yeah, more traction issues I'm sure, and then probably start breaking transmissions. But anyway, that's it for this one. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.